My wife is demanding we change our child's last name to her ex-husband, so I filed for divorce, and she refuses to accept it. 3 weeks after our daughter was born, she kicked me out of our house. The reason? She wanted our baby to have her dead ex-husband's surname, not mine. Her ex died 4 years ago. She has a 12-year-old son from that marriage, and I've raised him since he was 6. He has his father's last name, and so does she. She never changed it after marrying. Now, she wanted our newborn to have that same name. Her logic was that if the baby had my surname, her son would feel alienated, like I'd love him less. I tried to compromise. I suggested her son could take my name since I've raised him. She broke down, saying I was trying to erase his real father. Then I suggested we all take my surname. She refused again, saying her son shouldn't have to change his identity. The registration was on Thursday. By Tuesday, we had barely spoken. The house felt dead. She stayed in the room with the baby. I slept on the couch. Then her son pulled me aside and said, "Dad, I don't care about last names. You're my dad. He was my father, but you're the one here." I thought that might change things. But when I told her, she exploded. Accused me of manipulating him and threw a glass across the kitchen. That same night, she told me if I gave our daughter my surname, she'd rather take her own life. She said it twice. I called the police. They took her for a 72-hour evaluation. On Thursday, I went alone and gave my daughter my name. The next day, her ex's parents came with a key and tried to take the baby. I stopped them. They left with their grandson instead. Later, my in-laws tried to take the baby to see her. I refused again and again until they left. Then social services showed up. They checked everything and said I was the stable parent. She was released but didn't come home. She went to her parents. She's tried twice to take the baby when I wasn't looking, so I changed the locks. Now her sister drops off breast milk 3 times a day without saying a word. The divorce is filed. My lawyer says I'll get primary custody. Yesterday, her parents called me a monster. Said I was cruel. I told them their daughter chose a dead man over a living one the day she chose his name over mine. There was silence. Then her mother said, "She'll never forgive you." I said, "Good. That makes 2 of us."